Olivia Vitale is one of those people glued to each new development, and she has more than 1 million followers, and she's been making some videos updating the search for the past month. This week, she posted this video of her finding a water bottle matching one Gabby Petito was seen with. Olivia turned that water bottle over to police, and she is joining us live tonight. Olivia, thank you for your time. Let's start with that water bottle that you found at the reserve. It does resemble the one that we saw kind of tacked to the side of the van that Gabby and Brian were traveling in. Tell me about finding it, where it was, and what you did.
So we found the water bottle. It was about 30 yards away from Brian Laundrie's remains. I have been for the past few days out in the Myakkahatchee Creek Park with my friends, and we found the areas of his remains. The water bottle, it definitely struck a chord with me when I saw it immediately. Again, I had no idea that it was related directly to Brian and Gabby, but my gut instinct when I saw it just told me that there was something it had to maybe be related. So when we got service and we got back to civilization, because we were out in the woods, we did realize that the bottle was in the back of the van. So then we went to the police department and turned it in.
How did they react when you handed it over?
Well, so here's the thing. When we were actually at the field, there were two officers there, and they discarded the bottle. They told us that we could leave it there or throw it away. And so they didn't pay any attention to the bottle. So I decided that we would take it and see if it indeed was related to this. So yeah.
I think what's interesting, Olivia, is that every single piece matters to trying to piece together this puzzle and figure out exactly what happened. So it was, I think, pretty good that you stumbled on it and you handed it over to authorities. You know, as you know, Gabby's story and the search for Brian has captivated so many, especially on social media. What drew you to this case, this story, to Gabby?
I think what drew me to this case, when I saw the body cam footage, it really struck a chord with me. I feel like many people, especially women, when they see Gabby, they see themselves in her. And it was very sad watching that. And I wanted justice for Gabby. And I truly believe that she was not the aggressor and that Brian Laundrie was the aggressor. And so I wanted to help in any way that I could and bring awareness and more spotlight to the case.
Called kind of a circus around the investigation. You were there to witness it. What has that been like?
It's been a lot. I've spent time in front of the Laundrie's home. I've spent time in the swamp, and it really changes your perspective when you are physically there. We have debunked a lot of theories out in the swamp in terms of the water and how far away he was found from the entrance. We learned he was only 11 minutes away from the entrance and just very close. And it's just been surreal to see. It's very emotional. Seeing everyone in front of the Laundries protesting, and it's been quite a frenzy, but it's been a lot.
Do you think, Olivia, now that Brian is dead, that people will start to lose interest in the case and in finding answers?
Personally, I don't think so. I think that there's a lot of answers that may never be answered, a lot of questions, that people have. And there is a lot that I feel like still needs to be found. Again, as we speak, there are people in Myakkahatchee looking for other things. We know of someone who found something but didn't want to say what they found, and they took it home as a souvenir. So it's actually kind of a free-for-all right now. There are belongings to Brian Laundrie still in that area. So it's just pretty insane that they opened the park probably 48 hours after his remains were found. So
relentless citizen detectives, and you are one of them, Olivia Vitale. We appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come here on Prime, they were found